Food production, outdoor resources has been called to order. Ryan, would you please call the roll?
Senators Bean,
Here.
Black, Bernskoetter, Brown, Carter, Crawford, McCreary, Razor, Washington. 5 members present. Mr. Chairman, you have a quorum.
We have a quorum. All right, we're going to hear one bill today. Then we will have an executive session. We've got 3 bills: Senate Bill 471, 519, and 529 that we will exec out today. So with that, Representative Francis, if you're ready to go to present on House Bill 202, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. For the record, Rick Francis, District 145, serving Perry and St. Genevieve County. This language would repeal sections pertaining to the Missouri Department of Agriculture Industrial Hemp Program, language that we just put in 2018. That was prior to medical and recreational marijuana passing. This program will be handed over to the USDA. The language is almost identical. Same standards as the Missouri Department of Agriculture had. The only difference between the programs is that registrants would no longer be required to pay the $750 registration fee that was required on the state level. This is also the perfect time to transition. The program to USDA is a 3-year registration period is up as of January of 2023. So, Mr. Chairman, committee, the bottom line is hemp farmers will save $750 state registration fees, and the state will save approximately $39,000. And with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for the representative? Seeing none, anybody here to testify in favor of House Bill 202?
Chairman and members of the committee, Danielle Hyde with the Missouri Department of Ag. I'd like to go on record in support of House Bill 202, as this is one of the Missouri Department of Agriculture's legislative priorities. As Representative Francis said, House Bill 202 repeals sections pertaining to the Missouri Department of Agriculture's industrial hemp program. We had determined the need to close the program. Of the cost to continue the program has outweighed the benefits of operating the program. We've had a significant decline in people registering for the program. Also, as the representative said, we have transferred it to USDA. That was effective January 1 of 23. We decided that this would be an easy transition, considering the only real difference is our farmers and producers will no longer be required to pay that $750 fee. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for the witness? Senator Brown.
How many farmers we have producing industrial hemp now in Missouri?
Give me 1 second. I'll find that for you.
And if you don't have it, I mean, you can tell me later. I'm just curious.
So as the end year of 2022, we had 192 total. But with that, that's between 3 registration types, and a lot of people have to register for each location. Mm-hmm. So the number itself is probably more like 120 something approximately, but that's the total number of registrations we have, if that makes sense.
Okay. Are there any processors in the state now, or are they still having to like haul it to Tennessee or Kentucky or wherever to get it?
I am not sure on processors. I can look into that for you and get that for you.
Okay. It's no big deal. I'm just curious. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions for the witness? Seeing none, thank you for testimony. Anybody here else in favor of House Bill 202? Seeing none, anybody here not in favor of House Bill 202? Seeing none, anybody here for informational purposes? Seeing none, Representative, do you have any final comments? Thank you. That will conclude the hearing on House Bill 202. I make a motion that we move into executive session. Do I have a second? We are in executive session. I move that Senate Bill 471 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is for the committee. This is Senator Bernskotter's bill, Senate Bill 471, it modifies provisions related to animal chiropractic practitioners, and we We do have a Senate committee substitute, so I would move to adopt Senate committee substitute for Senate Bill 471. Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion? Senator McCreary?
What's different in the sub versus the original bill that we heard?
I don't have it. So.
I can kind of speak to a little bit of it here. Basically, it's still, they still have to have a veterinary directive or under veterinary care to do it. But as far as I know, veterinarians and the chiropractors don't agree to it. That's what I've been told.
Okay, and did the sub get emailed out or something?
It did.
Okay, I
It
just
did.
didn't see it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? So I now move that Senate committee substitute for Senate Bill 471 do pass. Hang on. This is a voice vote.
You got to vote the sub first.
Yep. Yep. So this will be a vote on the adopting the Senate committee sub. All those in favor of adopting the Senate committee sub, please say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. Now we will move on to voting on Senate committee substitute Senate Bill 471. Ryan, would you please call the roll?
Senators Bean,
Aye.
Black, Bernskoetter, Brown, Carter, Crawford, McCreary, Razor, Washington. 6-0, motion carries.
By your vote of 6-0, the motion carries. I now move that Senate Bill 519 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have the bill is for the committee. This is Senator Hoskins' bill that he presented on 328, modifies provisions relating to tax credit for production of biodiesel fuel. We do have a Senate committee substitute, so I would move to adopt Senate committee substitute for Senate Bill 519. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I now move to adopt Senate committee substitute Senate Bill 519. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. I now move to vote Senate committee substitute Senate Bill 519 do passed. Do I have a second? Have a second. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, Ryan, please call the roll.
Senators Bean,
Aye.
Black, Bernskoetter, Brown, Carter, Crawford, McCreary, Razor, Washington. 5 yes, no no's. Motion carries.
Yeah, I was going to say, Senator Carter, do you care to vote on? You're supposed to know.
5 yeses, 1 no. Motion carries.
By your vote of 5-1, the motion carries. I now move that Senate Bill 529 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those opposed, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes appear to have the bills before committee. This is Senator Brown's bill, Senate Bill 529, modifies provisions relating to large animal veterinary medicine loan repayment program. Any discussion? Hearing none, I do move to pass Senate Bill 529. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second. Ryan, please call the roll.
Senators Bean,
Aye.
Black, Bernskoetter, Brown,
Aye.
Carter,
Aye.
Crawford, McCreary,
Aye.
Razor, Washington. 7-0, motion carries.
By your vote of 7-0, the motion carries. I now move that we move out of executive session. Do I have a second? Second. We are out of executive session. No further business coming before committee. I move for adjourn. Do I have a second? Second. All those in favor of that motion, please signal by saying aye. All those opposed, no. We are adjourned.